Let me try and explain how I'm able to achieve charge control with this simple system. As you can see in my block diagram, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. These are the major building blocks of this system. Number 1, we have regulated power supply. Number 2 block is represents 12 or 6 volts battery. Number 3 block represents voltage sensor. Number 4 block represents a logic switch, while our number 5 block represents transformer AC switch. This is how the system functions. Block 3, 4, 5, which includes voltage sensor, logic switch and transformer AC switch, are all powered from block 1, and block 1 is regulated power supply. As you can see, the regulated power supply gets its power from the battery source. This is what happens when a 12 volts battery, for example, is low, is empty. This represents the 12 volts battery or 6 volts battery. This arrow here is showing that the signal from this battery enters this voltage sensor. Now, depending on the voltage level of this battery will determine what the sensor will do. This sensor will now send a signal to this logic switch because the battery is low. Then the logic switch will now send another signal to this transformer AC switch, telling this AC switch to start charging this battery through this line. As you can see, starts charging this battery. Now the battery at this moment is now charging. It's currently charging and it's charging, and when it gets to approximately 14.5, 14.6 volts, this voltage sensor will sense this voltage and send another logic signal to this logic switch, and the logic switch will tell the transformer AC switch to stop charging the battery, and then the battery will stop charging. So at any instant, the voltage sensor is active, sensing what is going on in the battery. At every instance, the logic switch is active, listening to the voltage sensor to get the required or necessary command. And at every instant, the transformer AC switch is waiting for the logic switch for instructions. So basically, this is how this system manages to keep your 12 volts or 6 volts battery fully charged without damaging it. When I mentioned voltage sensor, voltage sensors can be achieved in various forms. It can be achieved using operational amplifiers. It can be achieved using microcontrollers. Here I made use of operational amplifier. What you have here is my high voltage calibration resistor, my low voltage calibration resistor for my operational amplifier, which is my voltage sensor. And here is the logic. This logic switch can be achieved also using microcontrollers or SCRs. That's silicon controlled rectifiers, which is what I'm using here because this is a simple system. And here is my logic boundary. This is my voltage sensor boundary, and over here my transformer AC switch. It can either be achieved using relays or MOSFET transistors. Here I'm making use of relay, and this is basically how the system works. And as you can see, it's a homemade design, hand soldered. Okay. So you can also follow me on Facebook. Like my page on Facebook at Mayoor-Tech Innovations. Thank you very much.